Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. Today we're going to be doing chapter 5, verse 7. So here he's continuing, and he's continuing with talking about the importance of Karma Yoga as opposed to Karma Sannyas or Sankhya. Um, but he's not comparing in this time. Okay, so let's just dive in and we'll see what it goes. So let's sing this together. योगयुक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः सर्वभूतात्मभूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते. The karma yogis who are purified of purified intellect and who control the mind and senses see the soul of all souls in every living being. Though performing all kinds of actions, they are never entangled. Let's go through word by word. Yoga Yukta. So Swami Mukundanand translates here. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Okay. The Prabhupada says, one who works in devotion, who is a pure soul, and who controls his mind and senses is dear to everyone, and everyone is dear to him. Though always working, such a man is never entangled. So, yeah, Swami Mukundanand says Yoga Yukto is meaning united in consciousness with God. And here is much simpler, engaged in devotional service. So, Yog again is being translated as always as being engaged in devotional service. Yoga Yukto. So, Vishuddhatma, Shuddha is pure, Atma is soul. So, a purified soul, Vijit Atma, Vijay is again winning or conquering, or Atma is soul. So, self controlled or conquering the self. Jitindriya, Jit again is Vijay or just Jay is to win. So, having conquered the senses, Indriya senses. So it's a purified soul who works in devotional service, is self-controlled and has conquered the senses. Sarva Bhuta, to all living beings. Sarva means everyone, all living beings. Atma Bhuta Atma, compassionate. Kurvan, although engaged in work. Kurvan Api. Api is although. Never na lipyate is entangled. Okay. So yeah, one who sees the soul. So Atma Bhuta, Sarva Bhuta, Atma Bhutatma is one who sees the soul of soul in every living, soul of all souls in every living being. One who sees God in everyone. Someone who sees Krishna in everyone. He's translating it here as compassionate. Like compassionate to all living entities, and here he's saying one who sees the soul of all souls in every living entity. So Sarva Bhuta, probably all souls, soul, Sarva Bhutatma, Bhutatma. So soul of all souls in every living being. Okay. So what Prabhupada here is talking about is that when you pour water on a root of a tree, the water will be distributed to all leaves and branches. So therefore, when you're seeing other living, so he's saying the same thing here. When you're seeing other people, do you see them as people that Krishna loves? Or do you see them as individuals who are, out to get you or whatever? Um, one who one who works in Krishna consciousness is servant to all, and because everyone is satisfied by his work, he is in pure consciousness. His mind is completely controlled, his senses are controlled. So his mind is controlled, his senses are controlled. Because his mind is always fixed on Krishna, there is no chance of being deviated, and nor is there a chance that he'll engage in his senses in matters other than service of the Lord. He does not want to hear anything other than Krishna. He does not want to eat anything other than what's offered to Krishna, and he does not want to go if Krishna is not involved. Therefore, his senses are controlled, and therefore he cannot be offensive to anybody. And so one may ask, then why was Arjun offensive in battle to others? He was killing others. He was offensive. To Duryodhana, of course, he was very offensive. So then he says, well, those people are not really dying or whatever. I didn't quite understand that, but that's okay. And then in here, yeah, so such karma yogis with purified intellect see God in all living beings and behave respectfully towards everyone without attachment. Since their actions are not motivated by their desire for self-enjoyment, their knowledge is progressively clarified. As their desires are eliminated, the senses, mind, and intellect that were propelled for sense pleasures come under control, and now they are available for the service of the Lord. This is just feeling so sweet to me. Oh wow. In this way, Karma Yoga naturally brings the successive stages of it. So he ties it in together here and says it brings successive stages of enlightenment, and hence is no difference from Karma Sannyas, because we're growing through Karma Yoga, through devotional service, through offering everything to God, whatever we do, every single moment of whatever we do, if we're offering to God, then we're naturally yeah, reaching successive stages of enlightenment. Okay, that's it for this verse. We will do the next verse in the next video. Chapter 5, verse 8. Wish you a day filled with spiritual growth. Radhe Radhe.